All right, let's dive right in. We're going to crack a code today, a powerful secret hidden inside one of the world's most basic shapes, the triangle. You ready? Let's do this.
So what do these things have in common? A slice of pizza, the Great Pyramids, the roof of your house? Well, believe it or not, they all share a secret identity. It's like a mathematical code that basically controls how they're built. And stick with me because by the end of this, you're going to know exactly what that secret is.
Okay, here's the game plan. First, we'll cover a triangle's secret rule. Then, we'll meet the triangle family. After that, we'll get to the big reveal, the 180-degree law. We'll talk about why this is so important for building things, and finally, we'll test your knowledge. Simple as that.
All right, let's kick off this investigation. First things first, before we can crack any codes, we got to know what we're looking at, right? So, what even is a triangle?
And there you have it. It's super simple, right? A shape with just 3 sides and 3 angles. But don't let that fool you. This simple little shape is the fundamental building block for pretty much everything we're going to talk about.
Okay, so here's the thing. Not all triangles are the same. It's kind of like a family, you know? They all have different looks, different personalities. So let's go ahead and meet the key players. Let's meet the triangle family.
And you've definitely seen these guys around. First up, you've got the scalene. All its sides and angles are different, kind of like an uneven paddle. Then there's the isosceles, which has 2 equal sides. Think of a classic rooftop on a house. The equilateral is the perfect one. 3 equal sides, 3 equal angles. And of course, the right triangle. You know, the builder's best friend, with that perfect 90-degree angle, just like a ruler.
All right, so we've met the family. We know who's who. Now it's time for the big reveal. We're going to uncover the one secret law that ties them all together, no matter how different they look on the outside.
And get this, the secret isn't about how long the sides are. It's not about how pointy the corners get. Nope. The secret is a number. 180 degrees. That's it. That is the magic number. Here's the deal. If you add up the 3 angles inside any triangle, I don't care if it's as big as a pyramid or as small as the corner of a chip, the sum is always 180 degrees. That's the code. It never changes.
And you can see this rule in action all over the place. Take an equilateral triangle, for example. To be perfect, all its angles have to be 60 degrees. Why? Because 60 plus 60 plus 60 equals 180. Or a right triangle. It's got that 90-degree angle locked in, which means the other 2 have to add up to 90 to make the total 180. See? It doesn't matter the shape, the math always works. It's a universal law.
So you might be thinking, okay, 180 degrees, that's a cool little math fact, but so what? Why does this actually matter in the real world? Well, let me tell you, it matters a ton.
I mean, think about it. Even in ancient stories like Noah's Ark, the instructions were super specific, right? Make it with lower, second, and third decks. You couldn't just guess. That need for precision, that's exactly where geometry and our 180-degree rule becomes so important.
Seriously, just think about it. When engineers build massive bridges or skyscrapers, or even just the roof over your head, they are counting on the strength and predictability of triangles. If those angles are off, if they don't add up to 180, the whole structure becomes weak. It could fail. That precision isn't just a neat idea. It's the difference between a building that stands for centuries and a pile of rubble.
Okay, so you know what a triangle is, you've met the whole family, and you've officially cracked the code. Now for the fun part. Let's see if you can put it to use. Time for a little pop quiz.
First question. Imagine a triangle with 2 angles. One is 90 degrees and the other is 60 degrees. So what's the third angle? Remember, the total has to be 180. What's that missing piece?
Did you get it? It's 30 degrees. Because, look, 90 plus 60 gets you to 150. And to get to our magic number of 180, you need exactly 30 more. See? You're already thinking like a mathematician.
All right, next one. This one's a memory test. Which type of triangle has 2 equal sides? Remember our family intros? Think about that classic shape of a house roof.
An isosceles triangle. Yes, if you got that one, nice job. You're paying attention.
Okay, last question. This is the big one. True or false? A triangle can have angles that add up to 200 degrees. False. 1,000 times false. That secret code, it's a law of nature, not just a friendly suggestion. It is always 180 degrees. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's the one thing you can always count on with any triangle. So now you know, the next time you walk past a bridge or see a rooftop or grab a slice of pizza, you'll know the secret that it's holding. You've cracked the code. So now I've got a question for you. Where are you going to spot triangles hiding in plain sight today?